This is ComboKing&Cheesewizes from RLP with a Borderlands review. The quality's not that good because we can't record straight off the TV. And, yeah. And this review is going to be kind of sloppy because we put it together pretty fast. I wrote some of it, and Cheesewizes wrote a lot more of it, too. I'm going to start off with presentations. This game has slick menus that look nice, but can be complicated to understand until you get used to it. Loading screens also don't last too long. The graphics. The graphics in this game are awesome. Think Fallout 3 with comic book-like graphics. This works really well with where the game is set, in the desert. Story. The story is set on another planet called Pandora. You play as one of the 4 characters, unless online or split screen, and you have to look for a place called the Vault. By collecting 4 pieces of the Vault key, once you have all 4 pieces, you may enter the Vault. You will fight off a bunch of people looking for the Vault. The storyline is pretty good, even though we haven't played through it all. Gameplay. This is a role-playing shooter, so it takes some getting used to. The controls are pretty easy to learn. Think 30 minutes or so. Unlike most shooters for the PS3, R1 and L1 are not used to aim and shoot. F2 and L2 are. This part was fairly hard to get used to. Enemies. This game starts out by fighting bandits, kind of like the raiders on Fallout 3, and skags, which are like mutant dog things. Later on in the game, you start fighting giant spider things, slugs, and even better armored people that come with shields and deployable turrets. The enemies also level up as you do. Weapons. There are a lot of weapons in this game. Like the enemies, weapons also get stronger as you do. The weapons are color-coded by how good they are. The colors are white, green, blue, purple, and orange, with orange being the best. There are assault rifles, sniper rifles, submachine guns, pistols, revolvers, shotguns, rocket launchers, and even alien weapons which you can use. The alien weapons, unlike any of the other weapons, have unlimited ammo. Instead, it loses energy, and when all of the energy is gone, you have to wait for the energy to come back before you can use it again. Pretty sloppy. Online play. As with some games, the online play is not perfect. There is some button lag, but it isn't that bad in most cases, and it doesn't happen unless the host has lag. While it also is a game where you help one another, but you can also do duels with your friends. But note, if you do it near enemies, the loser might die. There are things called arenas where it is a duel to the death, but there is no penalty for losing in the arenas. You get all of your health back, and no money is wasted. There are many across the planet of Pandora. Replayability. Tons of missions to do, but you will probably want to play through only the...
Okay, so now we're going to be showing you all of the 4 classes' action skills. I'm about to show you right now is the Berserker's one. Basically it goes into like a Berserker rage thing, punches the enemies, it's stronger than most other guns. You can equip class mods to make them stronger. And his health regenerates quickly, but his shields don't, so you're going to lose that. And there's lots of enemies around you. Once you come out of Berserker mode, you're probably going to go into that second wind. But they only need to kill another person to come out of it, so it's fairly simple. Okay, here it is.
What's the name of the character again?
Berserker. Or Brick. Once the time limit is up, it's not by number of punch, it's when the time limit on it is up. Right now I have a fire class mod on, so that whenever all of his punches inflict fire damage. And that's it. You come out of it, your gun comes right out, and you can kill quite a few people. You run a little bit faster than your dash, and that's about all there is to the Berserker's action skill. Now on to the Hunters. Okay, now we will be going over the Hunter's special action skill. He throws out a hawk named Bloodwing. It damages the enemies. If you rank it up, it can do certain things like hit multiple enemies at one time, or even do electric damage if you get the right class mod. This one right now is doing corrosive damage.
Or acid damage.
Acid damage. It's called corrosive. And once it hits an enemy, it'll fly back to you. And if you have the thing for hitting multiple enemies, it'll hit one, fly around, so it'll finds another, hit that one, then it'll keep on doing that until it reaches its limit, then it'll fly back. This one right now will only hit one, and let's do it.
If I remember right, it's a 30-second cooldown.
Right there, I just killed one.
Yeah.
Generally it'll be one-hit kills, but sometimes with the tougher enemies it won't be. And now on to, what is it now, Lilith.
Yes. She's something.
We will now be doing Lilith's action skill. She is the Siren. What she does is she goes into a phase walk, she becomes invisible to all enemies. The blast that she makes whenever she goes into a phase walk damages enemies. You run much faster when you're in this mode. You can hit enemies while in it. When you come out of it, the damage also from the blast also damages enemies. You generally won't kill them, but in this case it probably will, since they're much lower level than we are, but they're the first thing I came across, so I'll be killing level 3s. And this is what phase walk is.
And she's sexy. Just saying. Oh!
That was her phase walk.
Good 30-second phase walk.
It generally lasts about maybe 10 seconds until you come out of it. But in those 10 seconds, you can really get places like Campoy go really fast.
Is this
So,
McFleece's character?
yeah. No, this is my character.
Oh. Your third character?
Fourth. Maybe. I don't remember what character this is. I made a lot. Anyway, and now on to Roland's action skill, the soldier. Okay, now we will be showing Roland's action skill. He is a soldier. He deploys a turret which will shoot by itself, and it has a shield which you can hide behind. It is immune to bullet damage, but enemies can still move through it, which is unfortunate. And it only lasts for a certain amount of time until it depletes. It is like having a soldier on the field. I don't know if I said that already. I might have. Could have. Oh well, I don't care. And right now it does explosive damage. It is really good if there's many enemies around you. And do it. See, it's shooting them by itself. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy.
Before you end the video, I have something
Come
to
on.
say.
Come on, shoot it. Shoot it. Go. And right now, it also ejects ammo and whatnot. It can also eject health and multiple other things. And if your teammates get down near it, it will revive them. And that's about it.
Well, I wanted to say that the every character has a certain thing that they're more powerful with. One has, like, he's better with sniper rifles, and he's better at, there's other characters that are better at certain weapons and cause more damage with that weapon. But you're not limited to that weapon. You can choose to use whatever weapons you wish to use in the game, whatever you like to use. It's a little harder to snipe in this game because, well, if you're playing with, like, people online, they're most likely already killed them before you can snipe them, so, but anyway, that's basically all I had to say.
In this game, though, one of the modes of transportation to get around a certain area will be little vehicles like this. They're kind of like ATVs. They can get around places pretty easy. They have turbos. If they get flipped over, you can flip them back over. And you can do jumps with them and whatnot. It can either come with a machine gun or a turret. All of them come with a little miniature machine gun on the front of it. You can push the X button to lock onto enemies to shoot at them while you're driving. And that helps a lot if there are other cars around you. And you can also hit it with a melee attack, and he'll do a few flips and whatnot. That's pretty cool. 2 people can ride in it. You can have up to 2 vehicles on the same map at any one time. And if you want to jump from